Welcome to Da Boys Podcast with me, Megan Fahlenbock, the voice of Jen from 16 and Gwen from Total Drama Island. Chris, if you bury me one more time, I'm gonna kill you! Ah! All right, enjoy the show.
If I win, I'm gonna buy Camp Wawanakwa so I can burn it down and turn it into a graveyard. Tied up rope is no joke, fears in our face, get us out of this place. Ain't having the luck that I anticipated, probably means I'm limited. Yeah, I'm out. Ow! Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know what you're thinking, I'm thinking it too.
I'm not sure what you're thinking, so maybe that's true.
I don't know what happened, but I have no regrets.
For real? Or because you know who doesn't know yet?
Oh, it's just between us.
Not exactly someone made a fuss.
They sure were meant to see, but that locked door couldn't secure our privacy. Fine, let's do it. Let's clear the air.
Save it for later. Look out for that bear.
The pain, too much to explain.
Gotta stop what we're doing, cause this is just insane.
Four bears got me, and that's seriously lame.
Thanks, Mr. Boar Bear. I guess I win this game.
Nice one, Gwen.
Welcome back to another episode of the Boys Podcast. My guest today is making her second appearance on my show. Her second. She's an actress, voice actress, and performance coach. You may have seen and heard my guest in projects such as Marla Mapes in Resident Evil Apocalypse, Jen Masterson in 16, Dietz in Get Ed, Melodia in Yin Yang Yo, Jenny in Bakugan, Gwen in the Total Drama franchise, Monica Hopper in Warehouse 13, Madison Price in Suits, Erica in Hard Rock Medical, Ace in Paw Patrol, Amber Lynn Driscoll in Ginny in Georgia, Jude in The Way Home, and many more. So welcome the beautiful childhood legend herself, my very good friend, Miss Megan Fahlenbock. Welcome, Megan.
Wow, thank you. That was quite an intro. A lot of my resume on that intro. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, Joe. It's so great to be here again.
Yes, great to have you back on for technically, if you think about the third time, because the second you were on for like a little bit of Peter, if you think about it.
I had a little bit of a cameo appearance on my dear friend Peter's interview. So, yeah, I guess this is technically my third.
So, welcome on.
I guess I really like you, Joe.
It's an honor to have you back.
About you that makes me keep coming back.
You keep coming back. At least it's better than the Total Drama Islands.
Yeah, you haven't written me off yet. Thank you.
Of course. So, Megan, today's questions are coming from r/Total Drama, the Total Drama subreddit group. And I'm sorry for any mispronunciations on usernames. You know, usernames are all different. You know, but before we start that, though, by the way, a previous guest that I've had, I'm not going to say which one, and I have a surprise for you, actually, Megan.
No, there's a surprise for me now?
Yes.
Like a reverse surprise. So what we did to Peter, you're doing to me?
Yes. Okay, so the person had to record a message for you. Is it okay? Any guesses?
I'm so excited.
Before I'm pulling up any guesses.
I'm thinking it. I mean, it could be Peter Oldring.
Okay,
It could be. Is that a good guess?
That's a guess. I'm not gonna
It's a guess. Okay. It could be. I mean, I haven't looked at any of your most recent podcasts, but it could be Bryn. Is that a good guess? Is that a Macaulay? Is that a good guess?
I've actually interviewed her, but that's not.
That's okay. That's a guess. Terry McGurran, Stacey DePass.
Okay.
Corey Doran.
Ooh. Okay. I give you a hint. Do you want me to give you a hint? Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, maybe. You got to give me a hint if I haven't hit anybody yet.
Okay. I was going to show you this later, but here's this picture. They're on this picture.
Woo! Woo!
They're on that picture.
So one of those people. So it could be Scott McCord. It could be... It could be... Is it Scott? I think you got to tell me. I've run out of my guesses.
Okay, and sorry for just audio.
No, I think you should just surprise me. Just surprise me.
Okay. I'm sorry if it's just audio. The person was actually filming a program with them. So, okay, but when you're ready, I can show you it. Okay.
Amazing.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Joe. Scotty McCord here.
I guess so.
How are you both? Happy New Year. I hope you're staying warm. Hi, Megan. Been a long
Scotty.
time.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
And a question I think I already know the answer to. But I just want to ask it because it gets me all excited.
Okay, cool.
And hopefully we'll do the same to you and Joe. If they were to ever reunite the original cast in an all-new explosive total drama island series, would you do it? Be well, my friend. My friends. Joe, I'll see you soon.
Well, duh. Yes. And to Scott McCord, would you do it? Would you do the super awesome reunion Total Drama Island tour with me? And then my second question would be, do we see Gwowen in our future? Right back at ya.
That'd be cool.
Thank you. So I guessed it. Scott McCord. It was my final answer, and there it was. Amazing.
He's very cool. He's a cool dude. I've actually knew him twice already too. He's really cool.
He's so cool. I could have kept going and said Drew Nelson, but I had to pick the team Gwowen. I mean, everyone's already seen Gwent.
That'd be different. That would be different.
Like, we've already seen Gwent, and we've seen Gwunkin.
Well, there you go.
We need to see Gwody next. Why not? I mean, unless it's Gortney.
You never know. Yeah, you never know.
We just
hope
don't
you
know.
enjoyed that.
We just don't know. We have to hope the writers do something magnificent with this love story.
I hope you enjoyed that.
I think a lot of people want to see Gwen with one of the female characters, don't you?
Yeah, I could see like I can't pronounce it. Oh my god, Gortney. I can't pronounce that good.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. There's your tongue twister of the day. Gortney. Say it 10 times in a row as fast as you can.
Gortney. It sounds like saying quirky or something. I don't know.
It's a good tongue twister. If you're, if you're working on your voice acting, you always want to do a vocal warm up.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little surprise. Scott was like, I gotta send this. I gotta send it through. Hopefully Megan enjoys it.
Thank you for that surprise. I loved it. I love it. Thank you.
Got you. And that's why I don't know if you saw the little Owen right there. There's like a little, also like a little hint too, by the way. I don't know if you noticed the little Owen stuff.
Oh, that was the hint? No, I didn't see it, or I would have said Scott McCord first. Darn it.
No worries. Well, let's dive into the fan questions, and then after the fans, my 5 questions when you're ready, though.
Okay, good. I'm just glad you didn't vote me off this interview because I blew my guesses.
So, Megan, the first question comes from both Lumpy_Test_4473 and Personal Sprinkles 98.6. What was your reaction when you were told you got the role of Gwen, and what were your first thoughts when you were told you got that role?
That was my reaction, Lumpy. And then my first thoughts were, oh my God, I did it. Amazing. Woo! Those were just thoughts, though. They were much more contained than my, ah! There you go. Great question.
It sounded like when you're screaming, "Oh, World Tour!" Like how they'd always make you guys jump.
Yeah. I didn't want to go full on in case I blow someone's speaker, and we were dealing with those technical difficulties. So, I mean, I could really do it as loudly as possible, but I'd want to turn down my gain here. Should I try it? Like, should I go full blown Gwen?
Go for
Should I do it? Okay, let's see. Help.
Suck it, Courtney! In your face! Yes!
How was that?
That's good.
Pretty good.
You turned so red, Megan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm so red. Yeah, I get really red. That's what I do. As an athlete, I go red. I go red. People have always, since I was really young, everyone's worried about that, but I have super low blood pressure. So it has nothing to do with blood pressure. It's just my skin tone. I go really tomato red when I work out, when I play sports. Apparently, when I do voiceover acting.
Well,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the.
and I get veiny. I get super veiny too. I'm very venous. There you go. TMI.
No,
Sorry.
you're fine. Safe underscore low underscore 7275. Were you asked to be the voice of another total drama character?
No. Otherwise, I would be that voice. This was the character I was offered.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like this character.
I like.
It's the
Yeah,
only character I wanted to be.
that's cool. I can't name a better voice actress to play Gwen. You're like the best one, Megan. So
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
you're very much welcome. Very welcome. Now, consistent, consistent dash drop dash 7958. How are your experiences voicing Deets from Get Ed?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, it was complicated. Wasn't It was a bit clunky. It wasn't the easiest show to be on. I had to re-audition for it. They weren't convinced they weren't convinced I was the right voice for the and actor for the gig. So I ended up almost being fired, but then I got rehired. Yeah. So that's a little sneak behind the curtain. And then so because of that, it was interesting. It was a really good reminder. This industry is very tricky. So for anyone, this is a great question because it's a great glimpse into sort of the ups and downs of this business, and that you always are unsure as to whether or not you're going to work in this town again. It's hard enough to even just book the job, and then once you have the job, you can get fired from that job at any time. There's very little loyalty in this business. They don't really care. It's about money. The fans care more than the execs. And there's a lot of ego, I would say, involved. And anyway, so yeah, this is one of those things. But my mindset learned something. I became much stronger with my ability to overcome adversity and deal with adversity and be able to go back and audition and know that I was the right person for the job and that I could do the job. Because at the end of the day, it's a job, right?
That's cool.
It's also
That's
a calling. Cool. It's also, you have to love it. It's a labor of love. You're not doing it to make lots and lots of money, even though we have to put a roof over our heads. And you don't know. So, I do a lot of coaching now. So for those of you out there who want to do this, or you are doing this, or you're working towards doing this, you're at theater school, or you're taking classes, or you're thinking about taking classes, a lot of what helps you succeed is your mindset. And that is across the board life.
True.
Right?
True.
Like, how do you get up the next day and keep going?
That's true. That's exactly true.
So it works the same in this business. So yeah. So the ensemble cast on Get Ed, amazing. We had the best time. It was just a little bit clunky with the higher aboves. That made me personally not feel super secure and relaxed, and I didn't have as much fun overall. Maybe once we got into the 12th episode, I started to relax. But it took me a bit of time to relax and just be able to play and play in my power and try things and put all of me into it. Because that's what I do. I put all of me into everything I do. So if you feel like if you're worried that the higher ups don't think you're quite right, it makes you question your stuff, your personhood, what you're bringing to this. So yeah,
Makes sense. I get what you mean. And I think too, like, wasn't Ed voiced by like Lion Smith, right?
yeah. He's amazing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
'Cause I think he's another. If you think about Total Drama alum, because he was in Ridiculous Race. I don't know if you knew that. He was a
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful, wonderful human. He'd be worth talking to. He's a great,
That's cool.
I'd put in a good word for you if you wanted to interview him. But
Thank you, Megan.
He's really, he's a real artist. He's incredible. He's been doing this a long time, like me. We both started when we were kids.
That's cool.
And it's a tough business to sustain.
He's also a phenomenal photographer. He's also doing photography.
Phenomenal photographer. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And father of many, many children.
He's got a million kids. I'm kidding.
At least 1 million. Yeah. You heard it here, folks. Lion Smith has at least 1 million kids. He's very powerful.
Educational flag. Would she be open to acting in online indie animated shows?
I can only act in things that are union.
Okay.
I would be super into indie animation, absolutely. If the character and the show resonated with me, I'm always into creating amazing art. The only thing is I have to do things that are union because I'm a union actor. I can't do non-union shows. That's against the rules and the law, the union law. However, if I was on the show as well as if I was doing it as a creative educator, there might be a way around it. Anyway, look me up, education _ whatever your handle was. What was your name? Education something?
Educational flag. That's her
flag.
name.
Educational flag. I'm always up for anything educational. Email me. We can talk.
We could talk deets. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, we can talk deets. And educational shows. And indies.
No. Constant Technical 23-2. Could you tell us a funny moment or accident that happened while you were voicing a character? Any of the characters, basically, voiced.
A funny moment or accent?
Accident?
Oh, accident. Okay, a funny moment or accident. Yeah, so many funny moments, so many accidents. Yeah, I think we goofed around a lot, especially on 16 when we were all together doing 16. Is this for only for Total Drama?
Anything.
All of the things? Yeah. Oh, 16, there were so many. And any of the shows, there's always I usually have a giggle fit. Like I'm a bit of I would say like an accidental giggle fit happens to me a lot.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was one moment when I was shooting first season of The Way Home there's a scene where my partner and my partner in the show and on the way home, she and I are closing our business after many, many years, and we're doing a sort of farewell speech. And it was a show we did with Kyler Lee and Andy McDowell. Anyway, Andy McDowell had the biggest midnight giggle fit. Well, the characters we just started ad-libbing, and we were just it was really kind of an emotional moment. And we just kept piling on and ad-libbing, and Andy McDowell just lost it, which was great. We love it. We loved it. We all loved it. It was very, very funny. And it was like the middle of the night, and it was, giggle fits on set. There we go. But they're always fun. But then time is money, so the giggle fit has to end, and the work has to be done. So it's funny, but it is also interrupting.
If I'm not mistaken, based on, 'cause I love the '80s, isn't Andy McDowell from Sam Almost Fire and Groundhog's Day? Is that the
Yeah,
same?
yeah, yeah.
The same one?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Same actor.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did a TV series with her called The Way on the Way Home. Yeah, The Way Home. The Way Home. Yeah. Hmm.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then I remember too, if you talk about like a funny accent, I know when what's called Brian Froud recorded for Harold with his beatbox scene, he kept laughing. If
Oh,
people,
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. What a great guy.
he's very funny too. He's very cool.
Yeah.
Seamus 248 and Sean Braun. Joe the Legend's killing it with the interviews. Thank you, by the way. Do you have a favorite line as Gwen?
I don't have a favorite line, I don't think, but there are lots of funny, like there are lots of great lines, and it's usually the one that I do the most is the when she yells at Chris for burying her alive. Chris, if you bury me one more time, I'm going to kill you. But I've got lots of things on my social media with some of my favorite Gwen lines. So yeah, What about you?
If
What's your favorite line, Joe?
my favorite line
Yeah.
when you took the contract and you ripped the contract.
Yeah,
When you-
right off the bat.
that was funny.
What did I say when I ripped the contract?
I think you said like this. I don't know. I see you
Oh,
were
yeah.
testing me. I don't remember. My memory's bad.
Yeah, like this sucks, or I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I think I said that. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't know. Something like that.
Probably that, or in World Tour when you said, "I don't want to go home," and then come fly. I can't sing, but come.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd have to see the words to remember it. But all right, next question.
Or my favorite quote by you is the scene. When you were rapping, your character was rapping.
Which
Do you
one?
remember that? And when World Tour, when Gwen was rapping, when you got the EpiPen stuck in you, I'm sorry.
Oh, I love the rapping. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious, especially because I wasn't supposed to rap, but they didn't think my singing voice was really up to snuff, so they suggested I maybe sing.
That's
So,
fun.
yeah, so Gwen ends up being a rapper because she can't sing. Because her voice actor is not nearly as talented as Emily Claire Barlow.
AKA Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney and I were singing Warrior. We were in those scenes a lot. Yeah. Yep.
If you're curious,
It was
people.
made it very known to me. It was very clear that I was basically told my voice was terrible.
I can't sing for crap. I can say you're good. You're good.
Yep. Yeah. I still sing. I still go to karaoke every week.
Why not?
And I sing in my kitchen every night. Why not?
Why not? I was gonna say, if you're curious, some people actually comment on that person's question. They have some quotes. If I'm to tell you the quotes, maybe you could read it back. I'm curious. There's 3 quotes. There's, "It wasn't her boyfriend at the time." Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't her boyfriend at the time. I said something like, it wasn't even her boyfriend at the time. Yeah.
There's that one, or there's, "I'm so glad you're here to mock me about it." It's that when you got your hand hurt and Duncan was talking to you.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here to mock me about it. I'm so glad you're here to mock me about it. I would have said that very sarcastically, probably, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad. I'm so glad you're here. You're here to mock me about it. I really have to see the lines. I'm not
Or
good
there's
at hearing them in the air.
threatening them to vote for you isn't exactly democratic. Do you remember saying that too?
Right? Yeah, probably. I don't really remember. It's tough. It was a long time ago now. And I said so many things.
Or there's the last one.
Great line.
Or, "If I win, I'm going to buy Camp Wawanakwa so I can burn it down and turn it into a graveyard." Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. That's a great line. Yeah, great line. Great lines.
Commander Bellin looks like Helen, but Belen. What do you think of Gwen's voice in Latin America Spanish, aka Maria Jose Estevez?
I'll
Estevez.
have to listen to her. I haven't heard it yet, but what do you think? I'd love to know what you think of it. Is it a good voice actor, a good dub?
Are you talking to me or talking to the person?
I guess the person. Do you know it, Joe?
Honestly, I've never heard the Latin America version.
Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah, but I'll listen. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay. Express underscore budget 7793 and El Rama one. Thoughts on the way that Gwen was ran throughout this all the seasons she was in, and do you think Gwen's arc throughout the series was handled well? Handled well.
Yeah, I think they did a great job. I mean, I think there's always different ways to do things, but you got to sort of land on one, and it's not just about Gwen's arc, it's Gwen's arc in relation to everybody else. And yeah, I think Gwen's very beloved, and I think there was a lot of room, I think, for Gwen to try, to maybe have a girlfriend, or maybe introduce some things that we didn't see as much, like a little bit more LGBTQ plus positive messaging. And there's always things, but I'm the voice actor, right? So I just do what I'm told.
True.
Yeah, I have no say in any of that. So yeah, I'm always just happy to have a job, to be honest. Yeah, and I think ultimately I love what Gwen stood for, and I think they wrote, like, her character was great. I stand by the character.
True. True. I wish they gave you guys input. Like, wish you guys could have, because it's your character. Think about it. I mean, you voiced the.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's not. As actor, we're not creator. I'm not a creator. I wasn't invited to be a creator on it. I'm the actor. Yeah, that's okay. I create other things.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, Allie Catastrophe, did you have a favorite character dynamic for Gwen, like Duncan, Trent, Courtney, Zoe, or Lashana?
I didn't really have a favorite, because for me, it was always about working with the voice actors, and I love all those voice actors. I like all the voice actors. So, yeah. It wasn't really about Gwen and Lashana or Gwen and Trent. It's about who's in the booth with me.
True.
Right? And if I'm doing it on my own, then yeah, I mean, it's always fun to, like, have something antagonist. Like, it's so fun having such an antagonistic relationship with Heather. That's really fun to play, because that's not me in my daily life. I'm not antagonistic with people. I don't fight with people. I don't invite mean girls into my space,
True.
Yeah. So
That must have been funny, because I actually also interviewed Stephanie Ann Mills. The whole swearing scene when she went off on Heather, that must have been funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And those, exactly. That's those are the best. Those are so much fun. Any of those rants. Rants are fun. Good one-liners. But then also the really sweet, those really sweet, nice, soft moments that we saw with Trent. I love that. Those were great. That was
Scott
great.
McCord. Sorry, Scott McCord.
Yeah, it was Scott McCord, and yeah, those were really touching. Lots of really nice, tender, touching moments.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, Edgar and then Annie underscore manufacturer 3606. What was your reaction when they told you that Gwen and Duncan would be a couple? And what's your opinion on the World Tour love triangle? Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think, again, it's just, yeah, I think the writers did a great job with it. And it was fun. It was fun.
That must have been crazy, though, hearing about that. Whoa, what did you think when you heard about it? Like, wow.
Well, yeah, then you got to figure out how you justify that. Like, you have to, as the character, then that's when the acting starts. It's like, I have to be able to justify this. Whatever they write, I have to figure out how I would justify it so that I can play it accurately and real. So it doesn't sound like I'm lying or faking it.
No, long jumping underscore ad 9238. Got the Xenon and Return of the Bulls 2022. What is your opinion on Gwent and how it ended? Did Gwen and Trent reunite as a couple off screen, and who would Gwen end up with post total drama?
Oh, it was sad. It was not great how it ended. I don't think that was great. Not Gwen's finest hour. But again, this is part of it.
Amaka and total drama Liana. This is their typing. So our question is: since the reboot takes place 15 years after Island, if Cody still, after all those years, had the hots for Gwen, and there's a video they attached to it, like a 50-second clip, how would she respond to a sincere Cody?
Oh, I think she would be crazy not to give him a chance.
True.
Yeah, why not? Give the poor guy a chance. He's grown up. Who knows what may happen? If we go from 16 to how many years later? 15 years later?
Yeah.
So when we're 31? Yeah, I think we're very different at 31 than we were at 16.
True.
I know I'm a lot different now at 31.
And I was thinking Gwody when I was reading that question. Yeah,
Gwody. Why not?
Why not? That's cool.
Why not?
No, Jamie 74777 and intelligent underscore spare 266 fit underscore Cal 5469. Who do you think Gwen kept in touch with? And then where do you think Gwen is now? Where do you imagine Gwen is now? Like, what do you think?
Where is Gwen now? I think Gwen's, probably an activist, and maybe she's working for a nonprofit. She's doing something awesome with the world. She's trying to save the world, I think. She's probably maybe married, maybe not. Who knows? I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I think she's off. I think she had important things to do. I think Gwen had I think Gwen needed to find her voice and use it. And is doing great things. Maybe even working for the autism community, or maybe she's an advocate for animal rights, or maybe she's in another country advocating for women's rights.
I like that.
Yeah. That's where I see her.
Do you think she kept in touch with any? The part of the question is, who do you think she kept
keeping in touch with people? Sure, yeah. I think she definitely does with the people that she cares about. I think Gwen very much stays away from the people that don't serve her positively. I don't think Gwen has any time for anyone that's not real. I think it's all about authenticity for Gwen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Beta tank underscore throwaway and winter dash pressure dash 5394. We know that Gwen has a single mother and a younger brother. What do you think they're like? And then where's Gwen's dad?
Yeah, where's Gwen's dad? Where's Gwen's dad now? I mean, who knows? Your answer's as good as any. I think I had him just being like a deadbeat that ran off. That's kind of my own backstory about that. Was that he was just. And I think I had a really very strong single mother, and we were tight. We were a tight family of 3, which is fine. More than enough love to go around. Yeah. And then I think Gwen was off living her. Her mom gave her the confidence to go off and get what she wanted.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you knew, they also said that Peter Oldring played your brother. Did you know that? That's what they said in the comment.
Oh, cool. Isn't that funny? So that'll make Gwody really weird.
Sorry.
We'll have to rethink that matchup.
Purple lavishness. Do you have any children, Megan? And have they watched Total Drama or 16? And what are their thoughts on hearing their mom's voice coming from those shows' characters?
Yeah, they love it. Yeah, of course. Both my daughters know most of what I do. They've definitely heard me on both those shows and love it. And yeah, they don't want to be actors. because of what I do. But they're very supportive of me, and they're very entwined in we're very entwined. So they are in turn entwined in what I do. They are curious about it, but they know what I do. They've been on lots of sets. They've been to Comic-Cons and conventions, and they've come to screenings and openings, and they come, yeah. So they've come to the voice booth. They know what I do as a coach. Zoom. They know all my Zoom coaching, my workshops. They can see what I do. Yeah, they love it. They love it. But they are carving their own lives, and one is right now on an athletic path. She wants to be a professional women's hockey player and play for the PWHL, and the other is a professional rower. Is into rowing. Is maybe going to go for. You never know where rowing's going to take her, if the Olympics is in sight, but she's also at university studying to be a doctor. So that's her first passion. So that comes first. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't your daughter the one that does sports? Isn't she like a goalie?
Yeah, she's a goalie. Yeah, she's a hockey goalie.
Wow. See, I wouldn't be able to do a goalie without the hand-eye coordination. Give her props. Please.
Yeah. She really works hard. Yeah. And her mindset, very tight. We do a lot of like mental game coaching is the other side of my coaching business, Mega Play, where I coach artists and actors and athletes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Give her a lot of props for me. That's really cool.
Cool. Thanks. Will do.
That's really cool. Now, K0929, favorite province or territory or one you really want to visit if you haven't yet, yours, personal Megan, and which one do you think Megan would want to, not Megan, Gwen would want to visit / live in the most?
Oh, well, I think I'll completely align with Gwen here, and I think we would like to live in the East Coast. I think we'd like to be in the Maritimes, maybe live in Newfoundland, maybe in Nova Scotia. Maybe have a house in PEI or New Brunswick. Yeah, I think we like the Maritimes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. And aren't you now, like you said, you call it T-Dot? Is that where you're at?
That's where I live, T-Dot. Yeah. T-Dot. Toronto. Toronto. Yeah. Right in the middle, kind of. Yeah, in Ontario, in the province of Ontario.
That's cool. With the Maple Leafs.
Big province. And I love Ontario. I actually probably will just stay in Ontario, to be honest. I'll probably go to Northern Ontario, though. I live in T-Dot right now, which is the big city, and I don't think I want to live in the big city forever. I want to live by the water. Ooh. But we have lots of lakes up north, so I don't necessarily have to go to the East Coast for the ocean. I love the West Coast, too. I love British Columbia. That's another province that I'd be interested in. And I want to travel everywhere. I'd like to see all the territories as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I always want to visit Canada. I've never visited Canada. I want to. It's like I like Canada the most of all the countries that you.
Yeah. What you've read about it?
I love Canada. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Everything. Cool. Yeah. I think we like it. We like Canada too.
I think of "Oh Canada." I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a great song.
That's cool.
Are you thinking about the South Park version?
That's cool. Now, Tom Morrow, Meg's a Raptors fan. They were looking because I think you were wearing a Raptors hat when I had you on with Peter. Is that what you were wearing, it sounds like?
Oh, I wasn't wearing a Raptors hat. I wasn't, but I am a Raptors fan. No, I was wearing my... No, I wasn't wearing that. What was I wearing? What was on it? I think that was my BSS hat. Actually, the school hat. It said BSS.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, yeah, that's the high school that my daughter was playing hockey for. So I was just wearing swag for my daughter's hockey team. But I am a Raptors fan. I am a Toronto Raptors fan. Actually, absolutely.
Because they were saying...
and Wind. I'm a Toronto Wind fan, which is the women's basketball team.
That's cool. Because they're like, Meg's a Raptors fan. Damn, that's so cool. Scotty Barnes' supremacy is real. What's the best moment in Toronto sports history that you've watched / witnessed?
Oh, well, we just had one. Toronto in baseball. I would say Blue Jays came really close to winning the World Series. That was a pretty big recent highlight for me, would have been that. Just the way the team came together and they went right to the end and just through all the highs and lows. And yeah, I thought that was quite a remarkable moment in Toronto sports history. Yeah, and let's hope the Toronto Maple Leafs make some sports history this year. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, hockey's my favorite sport, so it's cool. It's really good
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, me too. Me too.
It's cool. Now, AG435, what are your thoughts on fan made projects like Reality Resort, Disadventure Camp Bell for Dream Island, Intimate Insanity, etc.? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I love it. I think it's amazing. I think just keep creating. I think anybody who has an idea to create, even if it's based on someone else's stuff, I think it's awesome. This is what I have I have a group of people, many groups of people that meet on a regular basis. A lot of people on the autism spectrum, neurodivergence. It's a creative group. It's it's playing in your power and creating your own reality and your own life and being in charge of your own life. And I think if fan creations are amazing. I think people should keep making them. Make your own. Don't wait for someone else to hire you. Hire yourself. Make the work happen. So keep going. I love it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, cable underscore difficult. If you were ever asked to voice Gwen again, would you do it?
Yes.
Basically,
Ah! Yeah. You know my answer.
and last fan question. Trumba Dura? I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. How does it feel to be the voice of one of the most remembered and famous characters from Total Drama history? How does that feel?
So grateful. Just grateful. And yeah, you just don't know when you get a role. You don't know how people are going to receive the role. You don't know how the job's going to go. You don't know how the show's going to go, how the show's going to be received, and to have so many people align with Gwen and really love Gwen is amazing. I'm just honored. I'm grateful. I hope I get to do more or give back in other ways, because of it. It's definitely Gwen has brought me a lot. I have a lot of people that I'm helping because of being Gwen. Because of being Gwen, I'm able to help so many more people as a life coach, which I know that as a show, it gave people a lot of strength to come home. In 16, I've been told a lot that people really felt like they didn't have as many friends maybe at school, but they were able to come home to the gang of 16 gang, or the people at Total, come and watch Total Drama Island and to be a part of something, and people found their voice through these characters, and I just think that's amazing, and I'm super honored that I realize the responsibility I have as being sort of to upkeep that. Being a role model is really important to me, to my girls, to my own family, but also to people out there that really related to Gwen, or it's just allowed me to sort of have access and meet so many people and be able to help people get out of their own way and live their best life.
I like that. Total Drama, talking from like a personal standpoint, has really changed my life. If you're curious, Megan, is really
amazing.
Like,
That's amazing, and I in the same by the same token, it could be the other way around. Like, it would be awful if someone said, Total Drama wrecked my life. I know people who respond to shows, they're like, I can't even talk about it. It's triggering. They don't even want to talk about a show or hear the music to a show. So I'm thankful that Total Drama didn't do that to too many people. But they liked it.
That's cool.
And
honestly feels. Oh, sorry, you were saying, Megan?
And 16 as well. Yeah, and 16 as well. I know it really helped people.
I was gonna tell you what's called though with Total Drama, like even like whenever I interview like people from Total Drama, like the voice actress, like anybody I've interviewed from there, it feels crazy. It's like a good crazy. It's like, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. That's great. Well, I'm glad so many people have been receptive to you, Joe.
Thank you. If you're curious, I've interviewed 30 of you already.
Wow, 30 of us. We're just all over the place. There's just so many of us. 3 hands worth. Or 6 hands. My math. I meant like 3 of these. 3 double hands. Anyway, enough about me. Okay, go on.
Okay. Well,
You
thank
talk
you
about
again.
me.
I would say thank you again to the fans submitting questions, and I'm going to give you some of my own. And yeah, thank you and everybody for submitting questions. Megan, I'm sure you had a lot of fun answering
I
those
sure
fans.
did. Thanks, everyone. Keep them coming. And don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm at Megan Fahlenbock. You know my handle on Instagram. You can find me at Mega Play Coach also. But ask away. But I love it doing it this way. If you just ask Joe, then we can do another podcast.
Yes, if you're down, we could do another part. We'll do another part.
Exactly. Part 3. Part 4. Really. Technically part 4.
True. Have you back on. That'd be cool. So
Exactly.
let's do it. People, submit your questions.
Yeah. And stay tuned
Yeah,
for part
stay
4.
tuned.
All right. Okay, so what are your questions, Joe?
Okay. My question. Okay, I got 5 questions for you. Okay, the first question. This picture I was showing you, remember? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Of all these ships, who do you ship Gwen with the most from least to most? Of all these ships.
Ooh.
That's the first one.
I can't remember what do you think about Gwemeron? Gwemeron. What do you think about Gwemeron?
That was in All Stars. That was when you were like comforting in him at the end. I don't know if you remember that at all.
Yeah, comfort. Yeah. Hmm. Let's have some fun here. Let's go Courtney number 1. Gwartney.
Okay.
Gwef. It sounds like I've got a speech impediment. Gwartney, Gwef, Gwody, Gwamorin, Gwunkin, and last but not least, Gwent. We've already been there, so that's just the reverse order. Yeah, that's my final answer.
So number 1 is Courtney, though you said.
Yeah,
Correct?
Courtney. Let's go. Let's give the fans what they want. Number 1, Courtney. Let's see it.
I like that. When you said you sound like a speech impediment, it sounds like did you ever see Big Bang Theory before?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
You sound like you're a Kripke. You know the character Kripke when it says.
Oh yeah, Quipkey.
You know, like says, like it almost sounds like I can't do the accent. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Something about the word Gwef. Gwef sounds like I'm saying something wrong. Gwef. I just can't pronounce it. Gwef. No, that's not right. Gwef. Something wrong.
Of all the characters, whether it be live action or voiceover, who would you say you're the most like or relate to the most? Of all the characters you portrayed.
I'm going to have to probably go with Jen from 16.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm the most like Jen from 16. Yeah, I definitely think she's my sort of soul. Yeah.
I was pointing at Jen. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I would say she is definitely the most me.
I like that. I wish you guys would come back too, because Terry really wants you guys to come back. That'd be cool.
Be amazing. In the meantime, we're doing our 20th anniversary 16 reunion tour we're going to Comic-Cons and conventions near you.
Ooh.
So, yeah, let us know where you want us to come, and we will try to
come here. Come to Chicago or Illinois, please, Megan. You see me go crazy.
Oh my gosh,
please.
I know. We need to get to that convention.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone has connections with conventions and Comic-Cons, send them my way.
That'd be cool. You'd see me go nuts. Please, Megan, I'd be like,
amazing. I can't wait. People go nuts all the time. I want to see you go nuts.
That'd be cool. No, thank you. What's a random fact that no one really knows about you, whether it's a hidden talent or a funny story, anything?
Well, maybe people don't know that I used to be a professional water skier, and I used to water ski all over the world.
Okay.
And I did live action stunt shows where I would high dive from 30 feet.
Are you crazy? I'm sorry about that.
I used to shoot off heavy duty artillery from the Vietnam War. I was living in Thailand for 2 years, doing a live action water ski show, barefooting at 40 miles an hour, and doing all sorts of different water ski tricks. And it was like a little play on water. Yeah, in front of thousands and thousands of fans every day. then we did the live action stunt show, and sometimes I'd be scuba diving and I would buddy breathe people out who have fallen out of like the stunts, people doing all the stunts up top. They'd land underwater and everyone thought they died, but I would be underneath scuba diving them out of the lagoon. Yeah. So I did that in my 20s. And I took a little break when I was a young actor, and then I took a break, and then I came back as an actor in my mid-20s. But in between there, I was a professional water skier and high diver and stunt woman, live action.
Sorry I called you crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's crazy what I did. Yeah, I know. I had a very interesting life.
I give you props. Damn, that's really cool, Megan.
I'm super brave.
That's really cool. Give you a lot of props.
Cool, thanks.
Of course. Now, tell me about your coaching business and your experience working with up-and-coming actors and young athletes as well. Like, what inspired that? Tell me about some of your...
Amazing. Yeah, thanks for asking. So my coaching business, Megaplay Coaching, it started out in 2019. I got my life coaching accreditation, and then when the pandemic hit, so I was in school studying, and then the pandemic hit, and I was really planning to really just focus on the life coaching, but during the pandemic, everybody wanted to be a voice actor. So everybody got in touch with me to coach voice. So I did. I have a huge voice coaching business, but I align it with my life coaching because a lot of what I noticed from coaching for all those years during the pandemic, it's one thing to learn the technique of voice acting and learning how to be a voice actor. It's another thing going out there and being a performer in the world and auditioning and finding an agent and the business and the mental game of being a performer and the in-between job situation that happens as an actor, where you're working, you get a job, and then the job ends, and then you're auditioning again, and you're back to square one. And same with athletes. So I've kind of shifted over a lot of because it makes sense to me. I was also a young athlete, and I know I just told you that story about the water skiing, but before the water skiing, I was a young hockey player, and in the 70s, I had to pretend to be a boy to play hockey. When I first registered, I was told no girls allowed. So I said, my name is Megan. No, I said, my name is Michael. I just changed my name on the spot, just like that. I said, my name is Michael. Because they said, no girls allowed. I said, my name is Michael. And they said, oh, Michael, sorry about that. Sure, you can play. Yeah. So now, I have these young daughters who have a dream to play professionally, because now there's a women's hockey league. They don't have to pretend to be a boy, nor do they have to try to play as strongly as a man. Men and women are different. We're built differently. We have completely different bodies, so you can't compare. We need our own league. It's just different hockey. It's not, no one's better or worse. It's just women's hockey and men's hockey. Same with basketball. Same with all sports. I think the mixing of genders doesn't really make sense to me because we're so different. Anyway, but we needed a professional route for women so that young girls can dream. Why can boys dream about being an athlete and girls can't?
True.
Why? Why was I called a tomboy when I like to play hockey? What does that even mean? What's a tomboy? Like, why can't I just be a kid who likes to play hockey or a girl who likes to play hockey? Why does that have to be give me a whole other label? Oh, then you're a tomboy. What do we call a boy who likes to play hockey? He's just a boy who likes to play hockey. I was a girl who liked to play hockey and baseball. Oops, sorry.
As you knocked down your mic, I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah, I banged it. That's what happens. As a voice actor, you bang your mic a lot. You have to be careful. When I coach voice acting, that's a big part of it, is you have to be aware of where your microphone is. And when I coach acting, you have to be aware of the camera. So that's a whole technical thing. Stage acting is different. And then being a hockey player is also different. So anyway, so it's the mental game. So that's what Megaplay coaching is all about. So yeah, I coach anyone who wants to do something and wants to achieve something, someone who has goals and dreams or is just, having a hard time like doing their thing. I can teach really specific, I can really teach the skills of voice and acting, and I teach the skills of hockey. I can teach the skills of water skiing. But the thing that I think that it's 80% of success is the mental game. Mental game counts for 80%. I know a lot of people who book a job, walk into the booth, the director is hard on them, and they collapse. They can't handle it. The job, and someone else gets the job. You have to be able to handle this job. You have to be able to handle it mentally. So that's really what Mega Play coaching is all about: building confidence, being creative, staying curious, and playing in your power.
I like that. I like, if you want, I like to say, maybe you could say, like, also kicking ass, right? You're kicking.
Yeah, go out there and kick ass. You get one chance at this life. One chance. I love the quote from this incredible poetess, Mary Oliver. A quote from one of her poems is, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?"
I like that.
Yeah, you and me both. That made me change my life. I made a drastic change in my life when I read that quote.
That gave me chills. I'm sorry. That gave me chills. Actually.
Cool. Yeah, but look at you. Look what you're doing.
Thank
You
you
started
Megan.
a podcast. You're keeping that going. That's something. You're creating a real legacy for yourself, and creating access for people to these, voiceover actors that you really loved as a kid, and other people, some beloved actors, right?
True.
And you're giving people access to us, and a little glimpse into our lives and who we really are, and it's great what you're doing. This is a creative avenue for you, and to keep going, and to be nervous but still do it.
Thank you, Megan.
That's really giving you a lot of confidence. And I hadn't really seen you in a while, and I had a long conversation with you aside from my little pop-in with Peter Oldring. But it had been a few years, right, since we've seen each other, and I can see you've really grown. You're growing.
Thank you, Megan.
You're
Thank
sitting
you.
in your skin. I know you still apologize too much when you haven't done anything wrong. But that's also is what makes you so beautiful. You're very kind. You've got such a beautiful soul, Joe.
Thank you,
And
Megan.
it's really admirable. I think you're a great role model to others who want to start a podcast. Right? You're very inspiring, and you're a wonderful role model. So keep it up.
Thank you, and thank you for the encouraging words. Because I always doubt myself. Because I always get these mean messages. People make fun of me.
No,
I'm just
don't read those messages. This is what I tell my clients. Don't read those messages. Also, who are those messages from? People who haven't gotten in the ring and created things like you're doing.
thank you.
You got in the ring and you're creating this. It doesn't matter. This is your thing. Don't listen to the crap messages. You can listen to the other messages though. When people thank you, then yes, you can listen to those. The other ones, just negative Nellies. Forget about it. They've got a lot of time on their hands to do a whole lot of yapping from their basement.
Thank you.
They're not here in the ring doing this. This takes guts. This takes a lot of guts, what you do.
Thank you.
I'm very impressive. And I know you have a lot. You're cutting through a lot of things. You've got adversity. I know you have health issues, and you've got some adversity in your life, and that's not easy.
Thank you, Megan.
So
Thank you. Makes me want to choke up.
you're showing people that it's possible. But it's possible because you believe in yourself and you love yourself. That's what it has to start with. So if you don't love yourself and you don't believe in yourself, email me right now. We got to get that stuff sorted. That's where you start. Self-love, self-belief.
I like that. See, you're a good coach. I'm sorry, you're a good motivator. I can tell. Thank you, Megan. Thank you.
Thank you. And I haven't even let it rip yet.
And when you said forget about, I was thinking what's called the show you were in F.
Yeah,
U, G,
forget
B,
about
E,
it. Forget about it. Yeah, forget about it. Forget about it. That's what I do to those messages. I get those messages too. Sometimes I fight back though. Sometimes I get a little, Because now that I'm not 16 anymore, I have a lot of confidence. So sometimes I get into the ring. That they kind of come at me with their punching gloves on. I just come in with my punching gloves on also, and I fight back, and then that shuts them up. I hit my mic again. I'm talking with my hands too much. Look what you made me do, Joe. I'm just kidding. I just want to hear you say sorry, legitimately. Yeah, you did that. You made me move my hands. That was your fault.
And then you said you played hockey. What positions do you play? Like I said,
I move around. I don't goaltend though. Not like my crazy daughter. But I play center usually. But I also play D. But I play every week.
That is cool. That's cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I stay fit. I'm all about ages and mentality. None of us know when we're gonna go. Any one of us could go tomorrow, right? It doesn't actually matter how old you are. You could be 98 and not go tomorrow. You could be 2 and go tomorrow. So age is sort of irrelevant, right? And I don't like the hate on. And we all are relevant. Everybody's relevant. Everybody has something to offer, and I just think that life is a gift. We're here to improve, not to prove. Stay curious. Stay motivated. To learn, to do better, to get out of your own way,
True.
To go after the thing you want, to try, to fail, to try again. I don't look at fail as real fail. Like, you try, it doesn't work, you try again. You know that expression, if at first you don't succeed, try again. It's that, right? Keep trying. Yeah. And you have to get out of your comfort zone and do something different and change. You have to adapt to change. You have to adapt. And you have to know your strengths and your limitations. And that's okay. You got to work with it. Everybody has limitations. Just bring them along with you. True. Right?
And that, I would say, when you're in town again, maybe I could you sign a hockey puck since you like that'd be cool. You could sign like a little hockey.
I'd love to sign your hockey puck.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I should autograph hockey pucks.
Why not?
Good idea.
And if someone's being mean, though, you could throw it at them.
Yes, exactly. Oh, you want me to sign this? No, I'm going to throw it at you. Take that. Ha! Ha! Right in the kisser. That's right. Suck it. Oh dear, we've gone haywire here, Joe.
I was going to say, before I ask my last question, Megan, do you have any questions?
I do not. I do not have any questions today. Go ahead. Hit me with the last but not least question.
Perfect. Is there anything you would like to promote? Shout out. I can link down below. The viewers can check out.
Absolutely.
Promote.
I think right now I'm really promoting my coaching business. You can find me at Mega Play Coach on Instagram or at Megan Fahlenbock on Instagram or on TikTok. And yeah, I've got weekly classes, drop-in classes, and it's not just for actors or up-and-coming actors or up-and-coming voiceover actors, although that's a great starting point. This is just really for anyone who wants to play in their power. Are you playing in your power? Are you living life in your power? And if you're not, then maybe you need a little bit of coaching on how to get your power back and how to love yourself and believe in yourself so you can go after what you want and live your best life. Because we are all entitled to living our best life, I think.
True. That is true. This is true.
Right? Yeah.
So I'll link down all your social media pages. I'll say like follow the legend here. I'll put your pages, your handle.
Please. Although I don't really think of myself as a legend, but I'll take it.
Well, thank you again, Megan, for the awesome, amazing time chatting with you again for the second, technically third time. Thank you again, Megan.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Stay awesome, and Megan, you stay awesome, okay?
Stay awesome, Joe.
Tied up a rope is no joke. Fears in our face. Get us out of this place. Ain't having the luck that I anticipated. Probably means I'm limited. Yeah, I'm out. Ow! Ooh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tied up a rope is no joke. Fears in our face. Get us out of this place. Ain't having the luck that I anticipated. Probably means I'm limited. Yeah, I'm out.